All right, hello. Hello. We have got a few new changes. We got the pixel avatar up and running. It's not anything too complicated that we started yesterday, but like just an idle animation and the talking animation. And that's all that it boiled down to. Just two images, two GIF images, swapping back and forth. And that's all that she has. Which is enough for me for now. And the next thing I got going on, well, I got my coffee. We got a magma drawing. We got a lot of birds. Hiya, Zergling. We got a lot of birds to draw, and we finally got stream avatars working. So I'm gonna go ahead and launch that, just to be sure that it's still functioning. I'll just, for others that are trying to do this on Linux, I will go ahead and find out what it was that I managed to do to get it to work. It was opening properties, and then I went over to the compatibility tab, I think, yes. And I switched that to Proton 10-3, GE Proton 10.3. I don't know if that's the most ideal one. I just went down a list, throwing darts at a board at Proton versions until I found one that allowed me to open the program. And that's as far as we've gotten so far. Oh yeah, another new thing is that we have emojis. So Zergling is already having fun with that. We got that going for us. We have a few subscriber emotes and 2 freebie emotes, a little sunny heart and the Pixel Tuners Sunny Doom. Thank you for that. And what else we got? We got some stream currency. How do we call it? Say rewards. You get little sunflowers. You hang out with me, you get sunflowers. And the more sunflowers you get, you'll hopefully be able to do more things with them later. Right now, all you can do is highlight messages, as I don't want to give too much free reign without knowing what I'm actually giving people. So I'll have to think of some fun little currency reward things you can pay for. I think I have a little suggestion box, so if anyone comes along, you have a suggestion, please go ahead and throw that in the box, and maybe we can add different little things that we can buy with sunflowers. Alright, I'm gonna launch the stream avatars. And just waiting for that to open up. It takes a minute. I like this one. This song, it just... The thing reminds me of the mix that I heard with... What was it? It was like Ice Cube's Good Day. It just combined really well. And so every time I hear this one, that's what I hear. Looking for... Okay, we got it open. We have our little stream avatars up and running. But the menu itself, and I'm scared of like just flipping through this unless I reveal like more than I'm supposed to. I'm still looking for how to get the avatars into the thing. Yes, Hiya Defiant. So yes, that is true. Our Phoenix is a little bit more small. A little bit smaller. There's a reason for that though. It's because as I was scaling things into the scene and I zoomed out and I was like, this takes up... These guys are so tall. They're taller than the tree. They're taller than this branch of the tree, which I'm finding to be a little bit unacceptable. And I don't want to squash them when I add them to the OBS and get all kinds of weird pixel resolution. Like they're already like at half size for the pixels that are actually in the scene, right? Like for this one pixel, you get like 4 bird character pixels, which is as far as I'm willing to shrink that down before it just becomes like, just pick a resolution. So I'm going to make them a little bit more chibi. We're going to make those changes across these other birds as well. The plan is to make their sprite sheet, because I think this thing is using a sprite sheet. I've been checking out the documentation, and that's what it looks like it's going with. Is you can determine the size of your sprite sheet as long as it has these 5 animations. Where was the doc? I was going to show that, and I don't see it now. Creating avatars. Idle, run, sit, stand, jump, and sleep. So this is where we're looking. This is what we're looking to make. So we got this. That's easy. We're just gonna do everything else. I think sleep wasn't necessary. Yeah, sleep's not required. You can add custom animations if you want them. So I've got the phoenix bird to fit into a tidy little 32 by 32, which is a good size, I think. And we're going to get your run animation to fit in there as well. And this is the only one that I'm actually like, maybe it'll be a tight fit, but I think we can make it work. But yeah, how are y'all doing? What you up to, Defiant? Zergling? I'm good, excited to see how it works out. Me too. I think we've got a plan. I just need to quit talking about the plan and start doing the plan. You're doing okay? Tired but living. That's Monday. Yeah, I think we've all got the Mondays in here, but we're gonna survive it. There's no way around it, but right through. So, just wanna charge on through. Oh, I forgot our little Pepto boys. We don't really need that anymore, do we? I'm just gonna look at that. Go wait later. We got all our birds on the layer. This little sketch. I don't need that. I'm just cleaning up a little bit before we get into the sprite sheet here. And we probably want all of these guys to be in the same order. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hide that. And I'm gonna make a box. Right, can't do it with a pen. And that's a 16 by 16. Give me a selection of 32. That's where we gotta get into. We gotta make sure everything fits into that. We're just gonna grab everything up into there. Up into that corner. Y'all have any Monday coping mechanisms? That is just barely fitting. That's probably gonna have to squish down. We have room to squish that down. It's not that the bird itself is fitting too tight. It's just that the headpiece is too tight. Now we'll do the same with all the other birds, but on a separate layer. Start calling them something else for easy editing later on. Oh, we're gonna lose some of it for a while. I'm going to not worry about that for now. That's no problem for now. That is a problem for later. Shift in, Control E. I still haven't, I didn't do that. I did not do that. I need to find a new app or a better app for showing my, what I'm actually pressing on my keyboard. Because I want that to be helpful to people that are coming in and seeing what I'm doing and be like, I want to do that. I want to help you do that, but the thing that I have currently shows weird. Like, it doesn't just say numpad 1, it shows a whole jumble of other text. It's not helpfully displayed. So if there are suggestions from Linux people for what I can do for that, I am open to ideas. Bro. Bro. And flamingo, right? Flamingo. I'll bring you up here as well. We'll fit you into the box when we can address that. Linux player has... was a goose? I think. Yeah, goose. What else we got? This was the secretary bird. When you're cutting it close, give me the other selection tool. Secretary bird. Okay. And what else we got? We got parrots. And this one needs something. Our Robin is gonna need something else. I'm not a fan of the colors currently. Parrot. More of a red robin. Red robin. Yum. Not yum. Let's see what's it called. Now I'll just shrink this canvas way on down. That's enough for now. Nice and tidy. What else we got to keep in mind here? Make a few changes to the Phoenix before we wrap up on that one, and we'll just probably either redraw or copy over the details from the other ones. And then we can trim up the canvas and start animating. Actually animating. Which is really just going to be the one. Okay, alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to animate just one. Export that sheet and make sure it works before I do this like 5 dozen times and it doesn't work. Oh, got a nice reference for me? Oh, that's pretty. That's what I should have done initially. That's what we're doing. Thank you. Okay, I'm bookmarking that for now. And what else we got? I need to keep an eye on the YouTube chat. We had people coming in last time and I missed them. Did my audio stop working again? No, it's just the bug that happens here. Hold on. Yeah, she's working now. Supposedly. Hello, hello. Yeah. Seems like a common bug. I was looking up trying to fix that, and it just has... It'll just intermittently crash. No way around it. No solution for it. That's just what it is. But she's working. Now I gotta actually stop avoiding the thing and start drawing. Just need to pull this down by like at least 2 pixels. Maybe we can get away with 1? I want our phoenix to have long and luscious locks. It's important to me. Maybe we can get away with that. If we only have like 1 up frame, and maybe we can push this on a down frame as we're walking, and it'll still fit. Okay. Okay. I think that's it. I'm gonna save that. This is gonna be our idle. Maybe duplicate the layer. Phoenix idle. We'll call this one Phoenix Run. And then we'll call the next one Phoenix Right. And then the one after that, Phoenix Wrong. Oh, alright. Wrong one. Let me take a look at our reference here. Maybe I can just save it and pull it into Sprite so I can get a good look at it. Save that to the desktop. Pop that open. And drag it in here. One, 2, 3, 4 frames of run is what they have. But it seems like I have room for more. I'm gonna say that we have room for more. And we can trim it up. What else can I do for that run? I'm going to give myself another layer here. Just to make sure I don't get distracted and wander out of the box. Just make sure everything stays in here. And let's add in a new frame. And this just keeps it from continually generating dead frames that I have to clean up later if I just remove them now. Hiya, Chibi. Yeah, we got emotes. Oh yeah, you got all the emotes. You're just flexing, just showing up to flex. All the new emotes. It's not a lot yet. It's still just a few, just enough to convey a message, right? But how are you doing, Chibi? What you got going on today? We are cleaning up these birds and getting them ready for stream avatars. Just chilling. Nice. It's been a crazy Monday. Seems like for most of the people in the chat, and me included. We had our bathtub broke. Well, not broke, it was just clogged. We had to get the landlord in and everything. It's just a whole fun Monday. Oh my god. Oh, spam. No more spam. There we go. At first I was angry, but then I was Sunny Doom. But yeah, the landlord came, we fixed it, or maintenance guy came and fixed it. So super duper appreciate that. And all will be well. Am I gonna make this bird run at some point this stream or not? Hey Kyla! How's it going? I had really enjoyed the Monday groove. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this and see if I can. Really? It's my turn now. There you go. So, Kyla, I was watching earlier this morning, playing a whole bunch of cool tunes on guitar, and not a xylophone. It's a funny word. Funny little word. What is it? Glockenspiel. Yeah, that's right, right? Okay. Alright, Summer, draw the rest of the owl. Let me help if I grab the selection tool. I'm gonna start pulling pieces in. Or I'll just grab the whole guy. I think he's mostly gonna go up anyway. It is a very threatening instrument. Dutch equivalent of glockenspiel. Also, I can see where the connection might be made. But I feel like we have enough comparisons for what that is. Like, we can't safely eat hot dogs or bananas or any number of other things. Interact with so many things without it coming up eventually. So, can we not just have glockenspiel be a glockenspiel and only a glockenspiel? How many more times can I say glockenspiel? Okay, it's been a minute since I have done some animating. But we are gonna be okay. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on it. We're probably just gonna iterate and fail until we get something we like. maybe they can just have a little walk. It doesn't have to be like a full sprinted run. Alright, wait. Where was our starting point anyway? And I'm just gonna put that as if it were a little bit further back. And see if I can get any room between these little guys. No. Don't look at it yet. I'm working on it. I'm thinking out loud visually. You've discovered that one can say glockenspiel a surprising number of times, as long as it's not in quick succession. I'm very bad at tongue twisters. I feel like it's gonna make me say something embarrassing. Can I like swing the toe up a little more and then like chew out the bottom of the foot? Let me get rid of some of this extra color right here. What is this heavy metal cover of Animal Crossing? I really don't have a lot of room here. That's way too high. Not what I meant to do. Okay, that seems okay, but we need to pull this further back, I think. Give that foot a little more swing. No, I don't like that either. I've really drawn myself into a corner. The way I said Animal Crossing, I thought at first I said Animal Crossing. I think you need to make some art, and I think I have some art to show now that a certain someone is here. So Defiant, now that you're here, I need you to see what Token Rove has blessed my eyes with. I present to you, if you can recall this conversation, Gargamel devouring his sons. His Smurfs. Sorry, his Smurf. with his single toofus. I was cry laughing at this after the stream from the other day. So enjoy. Beautifully rendered. So, if you draw Cannibal Crossing, I absolutely am for it. I would love to show it on the stream if it is safe to show on the stream. So this is how Gargamel plans to eat Smurf. It all makes sense now. Okay. Gonna have to deal with... What we're gonna have to deal with next. Nope, I still don't like the feet. We're gonna work on this. Well, the structure change. Let's see if I can get that back. Still wish I could get that toe to swing upward a little more. Or a little more oomph. But it doesn't look like it's gonna read super well if I do. Not gonna be oomphy enough, and if I lose this, then I lose the whole swing of the foot and it just becomes a wide foot again. A little... Okay. The question someone asked was, what could he even do when he catches them with his one tooth? And this is what came to mind, sound included. Zergling, is that a sound reference? Welcome to our animal feast. The only way to exit piece by piece. Because it sounds like a sick song lyric to a song I don't know. Maybe I'll just work on another area. Come back to it. What's something else that can really sell this one? You know what I'm realizing? If I swung this forward and that back, I feel like that would have made a better walk animation. And now I feel like setting it on fire and, you know, starting over. No, like a phoenix. I am gonna park this frame somewhere else. And clean it up later. Slayer and Nintendo crossover. I would sing it if I knew the song, I'm sorry. But I like your cover anyway, and I feel like if anyone should sing it, it should be you. No, if you got some sick, you know, lyrics to drop, by all means, drop them. Okay, so this time around, that way. This foot forward, that foot back, so this arm can swing back. Because if this one goes forward, that one's gotta go the other way. It keeps everything nice and stage present, right? You are gonna go away for a minute. So you don't confuse me. This actually should stay low. Let's toe up a bit, I think. Like that. Maybe? And then we have this guy come around the back. And that a little more. Maybe we can even go one further. Depending, but... yeah, I think we have to swing it one further forward. So we can put this a bit further back and maybe even imply like a little curvature. The marching bands play this because I feel like it's a good song choice for like, I'm not a sports person, but if I came out to this tune, I feel like I would be way more amped. And with the horns the way that they are, it just feels like it calls for that. And this wing is throwing me off, and I don't think we even have to worry about it. Like, it is probably going to come up and back. And this goes forward, that goes out. So it's going to go out. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. You're going outwards. And I'm using the wrong brush. Here we go. Ooh, okay. I'm going to put this here so that I have a good curve. But that isn't terribly flush. Thanks. I think I can get away with just even a little bit of orange back. I got rid of my color. Why is it not working? Too straight of a line though. A single curve of 2 here. Can I keep that? Or am I asking for too much? I'll leave it like that for now. What else is going to throw me off? You can go ahead and give us toe details back, I guess. You can have these back. And maybe I'll add some shadow. But then if I do that now, I have to do it for all of them. You brought shadow for this part, you have to bring it for the whole class. Yeah, but I kind of like it, so I'm gonna leave it. Shouldn't be any trouble. Once I have the formula, should be pretty plug and play for all of the rest of them. Let's see how far I can move this without having to redraw all of it. I think we'll have to go that far out, and I think we can do it. Oh, I haven't checked on the magma. Is anyone drawing on the magma? Okay. No magma drawers just yet. But if anyone wants, there's a little canvas here. You can draw along with me. All you have to do is have a little, oh hiya. Is that Jelly Bean? Sion, hiya. Anonymous. Should I leave a little bird in the corner and let people mess with it? I'm gonna do it. Just draw a little bird. Right here. Not blue, because birds aren't allowed to be blue unless they belong to a social platform I don't like. So. You are going to be a little crow. And my little crow is going to be colored like this. Go away, palette. I want a little borb, so I'll make it really, really round. No, hold on. Can I do this so I will not that? That much. Big borb to work with. I'm gonna zoom out and I'm gonna hope that the rest of the canvas is not on fire. It's fine. And a little beak. Probably also grayish. Yeah, it's good enough. And a little sparkle in his eye. A little beauty. No, I'm not gonna draw there. Just a little borb. A little borb in the corner. Oh goodness, what's that? We got melting Pikachu already. Oh, Chibi Momo's bird is so cute. Is it a little cockatiel? Or cockatoo? I'm definitely getting like cockatoo or teal vibes. Super cute. I'm gonna park this right over here. And get back to animating my bird. My pixel bird. There we go. Means I can bring this further back. Can I have both of these things on the screen at the same time and not like lose out? Is there enough room to... I feel like I could just work from here and then y'all can hang out over here. I don't want all this palette stuff taking up top of it. Maybe I should make another overlay thing for this. To keep these where everyone can see everything that's happening at the same time. There we go. Is that good enough? Seems good enough. I'm going to add another little step there. Bring that curve down a bit more. This might become our between frame more than like the actual, because there's not enough transition between these two. Okay. Let's throw that tail down. Oh, I've lost some of my controls. There they are. Got it. Ooh. Token Robe says, okay, now that I actually sorted out a Magma account, definitely do this more often. Awesome. But right now you have to draw. Yeah, can't not. Oof. Cannibal Crossing. I am both delighted and terrified for what may come. This will have to go up again by at least one. Alright, I'll just do the manual selection. Seems about right. And this needs to go further down. Get a better selection than that. Just so that it moves down a little bit. We can move that outwards so it stays nice and together but separate. Did I lose too much detail here? Yeah, I think I do. Okay. No, hold on. Something's up. Gotta come in from here. And this one probably gotta come up into the corner here. I'm just going to grab this whole section and move it back a little more. To reintroduce some of this curve. Might be losing too much fidelity. Okay, I think that's enough for us to start putting a tween in between it. Oh, it's colored now. I just saw it. So cute. So adorable. Did you have cockatiels, GB? I used to have two little baby cockatiels. Well, one of them was a little old lady. We adopted her and she was very old. I miss my little teals. So cute. Alright, where am I on this anyway? So on this one I'm just going to move this foot a little forward. A lot of good burbs happening today. I agree. I'm just going to send this one back by like 1. See if that's enough for me to get away with. Might have to lift this a little, which I don't know if I even have room for, but I'm gonna try. Noticing that that's way too low suddenly. And this one actually needs to stay down. And this one needs to be lifted. That's what's happening. I've decided just now. Still looks like I need to move this one back down. The hooting is very appropriate. Just gonna do something real quick. I copy this one over to here and slow all of this down to like so this one I think needs to move the whole body down and then like up. Let's try it. Just try it. Up and this one goes down a little more. Or. That one will stay up and have like a little snap down. Comes down a little more slowly, you know? Okay, hold on. I have to actually think about this a little more. It's been a minute since I animated. Remember that frame from earlier? This one? Do we still have it? Excellent. Excellent. I love that. Give me that back. Just gonna borrow these feet for a second. Okay, so in this one, throw this wing a little forward. Oh, but that's gonna cover my little foot details. Maybe it'll be okay. Forward and outward, and backwards on the foot, and then forward on this leg. And then we can put this. I guess we can just erase it. It should be almost entirely hidden. So I don't want to just have two solid black lines flush with each other. And the little Christmas hat. I love the little Christmas hat. It's so cute. Maybe I'll put the head on a bounce on this one. You can hear the cute aggression mounting. It's not mounting, it's already there. Cheeks will be pinched. There is no safe distance. This one, normal, high, and it'll just come back down. This one will just come back down. So we get a nice fluid little circle, I guess. Oh, I'm rusty, but I think we're getting somewhere. There's some cleanup to be done, sure. The body is the most static, which makes me wonder if I can elongate it just for a little extra something somewhere. If I did, which frame would I do it on? A very Terraria walking cycle. Yeah, they got some real, like, 1 and 2 kind of animations, huh? Foot forward, foot back. With like a single up and a single down. That's, I mean, we only gave ourselves 4 frames. So, kind of the same ballpark, I think. Which means maybe I have room with that wing fully back that I can kind of try one more time to throw this foot in a good arc. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. Not the greatest. Maybe I can use a little bit of clever aliasing and squeeze a little more detail into that. Things that I'm noticing is that this is almost like a dance step lift happening on the front foot. This needs to come down and out at least a little more. Okay. That gives us a little more room to do that. Nope, now it's scooping backwards. I did it on the wrong frame. Wrong frame. Wrong. Lift, down, scoop. This one. Yeah, the foot's carrying now. There's some weight on that foot. see a Christmas tree happening in the corner. Does it have symmetry tools? Does Magma do symmetry? I hate icons. Just tell me what the things are. Just tell me what the thing does. Oh, I don't care about your little icon pictures. I want to know what the thing does. 3 dots tells me nothing. Chat bubble tells me nothing. What sliders do? Nope. That looks like layers. Nope, not there. Nope, not there. I'm sorry, I give up. If there's a mirror tool, they didn't put it in a very summer-friendly place, so I don't know how to help. But I think the free-handed one is also looking pretty nice. Should we clean up the tail part of the cycle now? I guess so. In this one, I kind of want to bring it up and closer, like here, and then up that up like that. And leave most of your positioning alone. Nope. Bring that in. I was watching Sensational Skelly play Minecraft. Now that I'm hearing the song, I'm thinking about it, and I'm starting to feel the itch to play it again. I'm gonna try to stay strong because every time I've opened it after like not playing it for a decade, the game has changed too much, and I get overwhelmed by just... I think I've done everything I sought out to do in Minecraft over the many years that I was playing it. So when I left and then so much of the game changed, I came back and was like, even though so much has changed, I still think I'm gonna do the same things I've already done. Build a house, wander around, catch some animals, go fishing. It's fun with friends. Yeah, I agree. It's fun with friends. Oh, I need to fix that. There we go. Maybe I can imply that this moved a little more than it did. And in this one, I'm just going to pull it down, I think. Just squish it a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to fix it afterwards. Why is this one too thin here? 2 wide, 1 wide, 2, 2. Yeah, we gotta fix that. Okay. don't know if I'm gonna animate this top part. No, I can't really. It has to stay because it's like an accessory to the type of bird. No, I can animate it if I'm animating each one of them separately. Yeah, it's not a static accessory that's being worn. Okay, cool. We can animate it. Last time you played Minecraft, you built the treehouse. Do you want to show it off? Like, did you take pictures? I love a good treehouse. There's still a part of like kid summer hiding around in there that wants to live in a treehouse. And just abandon society and like maybe I can just imply a little extra curve here with one of these. Okay, that toe can be out there. I should save my progress. I don't think I've saved this whole time. Oh, the Christmas tree is finished. Nice. You know what it needs next? You need like, well, after the tree house, you gotta draw what you want for Christmas under the Christmas tree. Okay. I think this is the major arc. So on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and like invert this part to be downward. Chop right there. Arc it up a bit more. I think. I have to like make sure to keep this little bit of a gap. Like an intentional jaggy so that like these imply that they're separate little wispies. A feather. If I do that, I have to keep it separate over there, huh? And then I can just connect the two on the in-between frames. Hopefully by just dragging a little bit. Alright, I think on this frame I'm going to actually delete this almost entirely and just copy this and go backward from there. Okay, that changed over here. There we go. And then in this one we can just move this down a little. Hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, like that. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. Backwards. I think that's a victory sip of coffee. And I'm going to turn on the light. It's starting to get dark entirely too fast. I don't know how those people in that part of the world where it's like night for like 30 days survive. And I'm not talking about the ones that have like the vampire problem in the movie. I think there's actually a place, right, where they have nothing but nighttime for like... And maybe this was designed to take place in that area. I don't actually remember the movie that well. Northern Scandinavia. I don't know how the Northern Scandinavians do it. I need me some sunshine. Does not feel right to have no sun right now. Canada too, obviously. Yeah, the goth in me is like, ooh, nighttime. And then everything else about me is like, haha, seasonal depression. A lot of vitamin D supplements? Yeah, that makes sense. You'll catch me chugging Estus. Gotta get my Sunny D. Should they blink as they walk? Or is this enough? Also, should there be a feather detail on the inside of the wing here? Here. There's just nothing. Didn't we listen to this one recently? Close, but not there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and full screen until I sense movement on the magma. If I can keep an eye on my reference here. I think we're almost to something worthy of export. We just need one or two other things. Sit, stand, and jump. It's just 3 little drawings, not too hard. Animal Crossing New Leaf seems to be the last game with explicit cannibalism. FYI. Why would they have like... I thought... Oh, is it where they have like the turkey day, right? Did they have like actual cooked bird items? Like cooked food items? Yeah, in New Horizon all the dishes are vegetarian, aren't they? Because you can grow the ingredients. I haven't played it. There was a new like update and some more stuff came out, but yeah, as I remember it, there's no... Huh. Where can I share the picture? I have got to find a solution for that. If you have it posted, then you can post a link, I think. But if you don't, I technically, and that's a weight-bearing, technically have a Discord that you can post it into. I'm gonna try to find a way to say it. It's called the Sunny Summer Skies art table. Is there a way to link that? Just copy the invite here. Y'all are free to join it. There is nothing in it, but it technically exists. I made it and I was like, I'm going to fix this into something eventually. A long time ago, and then I just never did. So you make a channel here. Art sharing. There we go. There, you can put it in the art sharing channel that exists as of 5 seconds ago. And I will move this over here so I can keep an eye on it. Let me know if it doesn't let you. Oh, it let you, yes. Oh, thank goodness. So that I can share it on the screen. That's so cool. All the night lights are so cool. How did you do that? How in the what? How in the... Is that glowstone? No, it's something else, right? What is... How do you get the like fairy lights all through the vines? That is so cool. Oh, and there's like a little one, so you can move inside here too. Okay, so there's a door. I guess it's like the elevator shaft to the houses. It's crazy. You crazy person. Oh, and your water looks pretty. Everything in your, like... When did Minecraft start looking like this? When did it start looking like this with like the actual reflections and stuff? That is pretty. Nice work. It's a mode? A mod? Oh, okay. Wouldn't happen to be the RTX on. I don't think RTX does anything, to be so honest. I have not. Whenever they hold up the pictures, that's like RTX off, RTX on. I went to art school for 4 years. I've been a freelance artist for years. I can't see it. I can't see what I'm supposed to be seeing. They're the same picture. All this talk about how much Minecraft has changed, it just reminded me how our intern and my 2 coworkers have been teasing me all afternoon for being an old, one whole old. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind being old. It's like, you're old. And just, Yes, you're observant. It's fine. I still play video games. I still collect figurines. I just do it with big kid money now. It's whatever. Being repeatedly called out for having been Jesus' classmate gets old. Eh. We're just more developed. We got more big brain. What was that age that they say in like the little your brain doesn't fully develop until what, 25 or something like this? I don't know how true that is or where that even came from. I don't put a lot of stock in it, but like, you know what, well, whatever, my frontal lobe is developed or just put a dig on them right back. Just whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, well, Oprah Winfrey wasn't a bajillionaire until she was 35 or something, or her career didn't start. I don't really remember when it started for her, but I think she was like 35 or something. Like when she got fired or let go or quit from being a news person, I think. And then she was like, I want to go do my own thing. And now she's how many illionaires? I met plenty of people far older than 25 whose frontal lobes clearly never developed. I don't know, I'm sure there are people younger than me that are twice as smart as I am, and it's all irrelevant. People are like figuring things out in different eras of their life. But I never felt like superior. So even if I tease somebody back for being like, oh, I'm technically older than my frontal lobe is developed, I don't actually care and I don't actually believe it. Just doesn't matter. Also, I wouldn't want to be Oprah even for twice the money she has. Yeah, same. Don't want the riches, the fame, or the drama. I just want to make art. I wanted to make art when I was 25. I want to make art now that I'm 35. Not a lot changed. I have wrinkles at my eyes, which I think makes me look cooler. I like my crow's feet. It's the only thing I can think of that's different. I hear you on that, Defiant. What was I about to do with this? Oh, we need to do the other animations. The sit, stand, and jump. I got so distracted talking about age and Oprah. How did that happen? Don't need these. Just need to make a copy of it and call it. I think I'm going to go with just like put the legs 90 degrees this way. And that's it. That's the sit animation. Can I get away with that? I'm going to copy it or cut that into a new layer. And I'm going to rotate 90 degrees the other way. Yeah. pop those back on. Alright, I'm going to pull that up one more. Well, maybe I can pull this forward and sort of like cover that up. I don't want to redraw a lot of this. Should I put the tail down? Like, it's really squat everything out like that? I kind of feel like I should. I have no idea. I kind of feel like that's the way. Do I play Animal Crossing? I used to. Well, I've played every Animal Crossing. In the era that it came out. I am that old. I played the latest one, New Horizons, for like a couple of years. And I know there's some new content, I just haven't checked it out. I think I've done everything I sought out to do. And I even was around for like when they added, was it farming, I think was the last thing that they added before this huge period of nothing. I set up a nice farm, and I think I just became a turnip billionaire, and I would just ran giveaways on when did that start working again? But yeah, on the turnip exchange I would just give away my wealth. And I just stopped playing. You only played New Horizons? The others are so worth playing. Do you have the 2DS? 3DS? The DS before everything became the Switch? Because New Leaf, I think, while you don't have like terraforming, Tortimer's Island is so much better in New Leaf. Like, the best Tortimer's Island was New Leaf because it had like a lot of mini games and multiplayer. If you can find someone to play it with, like the mini games were better. I like them so much. Maybe you can get one on the cheap, I'm not sure, but if you can, I think it's a fun pickup to have. But I'm also there with you. My 3DS, the battery swole up, and that was the end of that. Which broke my heart a little bit because I love the fantasy life that is on that as well. I miss playing the old Animal Crossing, I miss playing the old fantasy life. I think that's enough of a sit animation. Not an animation, just a... I should probably put that back. Hold on. That needs to be merged. Merge that, and now we can move this. Oh, we gotta fix that. Okay. Okay. We'll switch this up. You know what would be funny? What's that? I feel like I could just switch this a little further somehow. I don't know how, but like, this could be doing more than it is currently. No, I'll just leave it alone. Animate all the birds sitting just like that, except for one who just randomly pulled each other. It's got to be, you know who it has to be? The flamingo. The flamingo has to have like that cheap plastic lawn chair, or it just turns into a lawn ornament version of itself. One or the other, or both. I don't know. Okay, that is done. And we have the idol and the stand are the same thing. Right? Like, same thing? Why here? Why? I'm just gonna copy and paste it. I'm just gonna copy and paste it because I don't... It's the same thing. I guess it's for... No, the same thing. Whatever. Jump. I'm gonna do the jump. Jump, jump, jump. Is it gonna be like a fly? I kind of feel like we should make a flying animation. Right? Like... I'm just gonna put /fly. Need a big sip of coffee. Especially considering the tomfoolery you could get up to with flightless birds and what that animation does for them. Oh my god, you're so right. We have to make a penguin, and instead of flying, they just like belly slide. I mean, I think when they're animated upon by the game, it's still gonna be flying through the air. I just like the idea of them belly flopping. That sounds cute to me. What other like fun flightless bird stuff can we do? Or they're just like fumbling through the air. Oh, they're lifted up by balloons. I love that. Yeah. I'm copying that. I'm straight up stealing that. Give me just a minute. I'm old. It takes me a minute to copy and paste things. There. Not sure how I do a kiwi in this style. I might just make them a orb. You know, there's not like... I've decided arbitrarily that we're only going to have hats as accessories. So I don't really mind removing the arm structure situationally and making them like more orb-like, you know, more kiwi, if it comes down to it. If it messes too much with the run animation that it becomes like a whole chore to, I don't know. We'll build that bird when we get to it. But yeah, I don't mind changing the structure too much. The only thing I think we're going to have to address is that the necks needed for the birds that we drew the last time might have to go back down so that they fit within our scale. We only have this much. I'm giving us only this much height. I don't know, maybe I could make it work with more height if I just put the sprite size up. Maybe I can still do it. I don't need to be stuck, nailed, and riveted to doing it 32x. It would be the pixel art way, but like, I don't think that they are looking for traditional pixel art sizes for their sprites. I can test it, probably off stream. I'll test it probably off stream. And if so, then I might bump the scale up across all the sprites so that they have, yeah. I want to have a little more variety. I want to have room for variety, you know? Okay. I want to just do a straight outward wing flap. First thing I'm going to do is separate some of this out. How would I don't know, get this into a flight position? I guess like that. And we just like go from there. Do I have enough room to do that over here as well though? I think if I put it on the layer behind and do that. I'm gonna estimate there. merge it back down, I guess. I should throw the belly back a little bit. I'm imagining I'll have to throw the belly back. Just throw it back. Maybe push the whole thing forward. Just casually throwing it back. Yep. Throwing it back, throwing it down. I don't know, I'm not cool enough for that, let's be honest. I'm one of the olds now, remember? No, I think I need to put the tail feathers back in at this point. And account for those. I'm an artist, that makes me a cool old. This has to rotate too, doesn't it? Where is it? Here. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing it now. I can see it. Merge that down. Leave that alone for now. I like throw a little more arc in that foot. I'm not gonna lose too much structure to do it. Yeah, I think I have to leave it like that. Okay. Okay. They have like part of the arc of the wings, but I think we have to like flick them. So we're gonna have to have at least 3 frames, maybe. Did I lose the name of it? I guess so. Okay. Phoenix. Jump. Fly. There we are. Yeah, I think I want to keep this very ball shape here. Okay. So duplicate that frame. And you as well. And this one I think we're going to try to a little outward flippadoodah in the wing. Thank you, Chibi. We are slowly but surely getting a sprite sheet together for our stream avatars. And once we get all of the bones in place, it should be easy enough to just plug and play everything else. I'm hoping that it stays that easy. Knowing me, it will not. I'm just going to start pulling that bird. And then the last one is just going to be the wing completely downward, I think. Let's get the outward doodle of this part done too. Not a lot of room there. Maybe I can bring the inside part of the arm down. Sure. Who's gonna know? Oh no, what happened there? I'll deal with that in a second. Okay. Okay. Makes sense? Makes perfect sense. We'll do the body adjustments later, I guess. And in this one, I'm just gonna flippity-doo-dah our arms back the way they were. And wiggle them into place. Nope, that is not what I said I would do. Hold on, wait, what was I gonna do? Rotate the other way. And then flippity, no. The other flippy, no. Dang it. Negative 90. Enter. And then flip it horizontally. Yes. I think that's where I want it. I think that's where I want it. Okay. Okay, and then I can just erase it here. What's wrong with it? Something ain't right. Something ain't right and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna move this inward. I think that's it. Just covers up so much of the feet if I do that though. I'm gonna keep it outwards. Keep it out like that. Oh, okay. Okay. No, that makes it look like they have another joint that they don't need. That's not it. Hi, leopard. How's it going? We are making our little stream avatars. Maybe if I just add a little more curve here. Okay. Did you eat some odd cheese? Are you a blue cheese person? Because I feel like that's rolling the dice. I'm not too picky an eater, and I will eat some blue cheese. But I always have to think about it a little bit before I do it. Like, is today going to be the day that it's a bad piece of blue cheese? Just a little more moldy than it's supposed to be, and I had no way of knowing. Okay, on this one I'm gonna lift you higher and higher. Well, I'm gonna merge you first, but... Wait a second. We have to address where the tail's gonna be. See, probably flip it vertically. Is there even any room for it to show up? No, it still has to go outward. But like by here. And then if this part of the bird moves up, it'll show up a little better, hopefully. Nice. To paraphrase a certain purple puppet, who I think I know who you're talking about. The comedian, right? Randy Feltface? I think that's his name. There's no blue foods. Even water's only blue when there's tons of it. And then we call it the ocean. And there's tons of stuff in that, like salt and boats and sharks. Blue means no eat. It's got sharks in it. I agree with that sentiment. Completely. And I even remember the bit about like somebody suggesting that they were Oh, Leopard, it's the first message highlight. Welcome. You are the first to spend your sunflowers. You get no extra sunflowers for that, but I'm grateful that you did it. Because now I know it works, and I did not think to test that before going on stream today. So I am also glad that it worked. Darn. Did you not want to be the first? Or did you want to put something more like profound in the box? Yeah, I remember somebody being yelled at for suggesting blueberries as a blue food. And I think the next one will just be the same, but like with more flick in this part. We're just gonna put a little snap. Of like turn here. Oh no. No, it's gotta fit. Hold on. Did it not fit there? Okay, it does. Looks like he has one really strong arm balled up into a fist. Without the feathers on it, you know? Even with the feathers, it still looks a little... I add more emphasis here somehow. Let's just see if this one wing starts to read right. Yes, defiant, exactly that. Okay, I know what needs to happen. Even if we lose a little bit more detail in this one part, I think we got to move this in. maybe up by like a little bit. A little more. A little more. Starting to see it. Okay, now we can do the other wing. There we go. That's a good position for tail feathers, I think. Oof. How do I trim this up? I don't have room to like separate the feather details. I think I need to like pull it upward. I don't know. I'm gonna try something funny. Try to like arc the wings back out. I think that's a little better. I don't know, what do y'all think? I'm gonna take a big fingan sippy. No more coffee, I don't have any more. Alright, no more coffee. That's nice. Thanks. That might be where we leave it, at least for the wings. Anyone been drawing on the magma? verb. Okay. I guess from here we can do the little head feathers. And then we should be done, right? Yeah, I think that's the plan. We're gonna move a little bit of the head feather. And that might help with the movement. Maybe in here we can kind of dip the head down by one. Might be cutting it close in this part of the detail, but we can try. Or instead of risking it there, on this frame we have the snap up. And we just bring this part of the hair detail down. And then we'll pull the whole head up by one. I think I like that. You can just fill it back in from there. Maybe I can copy some of the frame from before. The run, you know, where we had the tail feathers nice and downward. Like this. And then you don't have to redraw it completely. Like that. Ooh, is it time for bird facts? It is my solemn duty to inform you all that pelicans occasionally invert part of their spinal column out of their massive maw in what scientists think is an attempt to cool themselves off. What kind of Lovecraftian bird? Oh no. I don't like the mental picture of that. No. What? You're a bird. Fly around a little bit to cool off. I don't know if that just heats them up. I have no idea. But that doesn't sound... That bird ain't right, I'm telling you. Pelicans are horrible. I don't want to be birdist. But I'm finding it hard to defend. That sounds weird. Do I want to see what it looks like? I feel like you're going to show me regardless of what I say. So I think you should just go ahead and post it. It's time to traumatize the chat. No, I'm allowed to opt out. No, we're in this now. Now I have to know. That's cute. I'm fond of this now. I am starting to get into the groove of it. Now I feel the fun part. Oh, it's got to come in by one. Hold on. It just needs to move a little. Alright, and then we need this part. Just gotta grab this one, and we're good to go. Oh yeah, we had to move the head, that's right. Ta-da! Oh, here we go. Hold on. Oh, mm-hmm. That's some eldritch bird right there. What is that? It looks like another organ just hanging out on the inverted. I don't even want to describe this any further. It just sounds wrong. The more I add, the worse it becomes. The more I gaze upon it, the more I go mad. I'm gonna close it now. I'm not showing that on stream. I feel like my stream's gonna get taken down. It's just too fleshy. Just too fleshy in appearance. Yeah, that's it. Is this you trying to turn Labubu into a bad word? Alright, I think we have succeeded. It's a forbidden word. Not yet, it's not. It is? I had no idea. I'm not hip anymore, so I wouldn't know. Merge that down. Is the tail feather right? Is that good to go? I think this one needs to be squished. Like here. It needs to like squish upward. For a little emphasis. Yeah, it makes them look a little bit more squashy, stretchy. Delightful. Wait, we're gonna lose the name again if we merge it. We have to merge it, so. Phoenix. Jump. Fly. Alright. Now I just gotta export it. in a way that it likes, which just looks like a big square. And we tell it to where to cut the sprite and what the definitions are, and I think that's it. So save this, but I'm also going to save a copy real quick. I'll call it export verb for no reason at all. Only that I can trim this without worrying too much. Okay. Do I turn you into a sprite sheet? I think I'll just export your sprite animation by animation and recompile it. That should work. Constraints none. No, it doesn't tell me anything. By rows. Horizontal strip, I believe. Nope. Nope. Spreadsheet, sure. Constraints, nope. And right. What? What in the what now? There you go. That's what I want. Small layers. All frames. Yes. Padding, no. Spacing, no. Looks correct. The beak stays 2 pixels away from the right, from the left edge at all times. So I think we're still in a good spot. Can I have my export button? Ready, please? Okay, that's what's happening. That's what's up. Export verb 1 PNG. Jump. Jump up and get down. And this one, we'll just export static. I'm just gonna call it it. Why are you a GIF? You're not supposed to be a GIF. Be a PNG. That makes you more useful for me. Okay. 100%. Just the selected frame. Yep. Okay, good to go. I must look upon the burb again. Where's my cookies and milk? Oh no, I don't have any. Hold on, wait. Quick break. I can fix that. Just need to get some kind of chocolatey cookie. And milk. There you go. Got some cookies. And some chocolate chip. Okay. And let's see what else. Milk. It's gonna be hard to draw this on white background. We can do it. Hold on. I need to full screen this for a second. Don't worry. I'm working on it. This music fills me with determination. Okay. And a little blue. A little more blue. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna let me have like random brushes up. Yeah, okay. I kind of will. Almost there. I almost got it a little brighter. Just a little highlight on the top. There you go. I won't let you down. And give you a little plate for your cookies. There you go. Easy peasy. You are so welcome for the cookies and milk. Okay, back to Phoenix. What was I doing? I was ignoring what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I put it in the pixel overlay for some reason. Okay, jump. We got jump and we got sit. And now we need jump and fly. Sprite sheet. Oh no, we have that one. Yeah, we got idle. Okay, should be good to go. Good deal. And the run. I think that's it. Export spreadsheet. Run. Looks right to me. Now we see if it works. I think. I'm gonna tentatively do this. How add one? Wait, we have to compile it back in the right. Okay, hold on. New grid 32. Right, we're gonna need way more canvas. Like a lot. Just too much for now. Not that. We need... I don't actually need to... Okay, I didn't need to do all this. But I did it anyway. Let me just copy this. Idle. Now we import our run. Line it up. Good to go. What's the next one? We need the sit. Not what I said, is it? I said copy. Copy, copy, copy. No. Not that either. Okay. And we're just going to copy this one again. Because I really don't see the difference. And jump. Slash fly. And perfect. As far as I understand it, this is all we need. And I'll just crop it to here. Seems right? Right? Now let's test it. Mix. And I'll just call it test. Now we gotta go back to the first problem, which was how add one. I'll look at the doc again. Oh no, this is an emulated program. How do I get the file into that folder? Why is this part always so weird? Okay. Okay, Linux problem. It wants me to put the sprite sheet into a folder that does not exist within my directories. So we're going to try something that might not work and fumble around from there. I can totally make that work. Hey Sprite, I really don't appreciate when you do this when you like change my directory for no reason. And you won't let me move without like doing a whole bunch of stuff I shouldn't have to do. There. Now the file is in the right place. Right? There you are. Okay, good. Copied it. I need to find a file. You can try find dot space dash my name here. be able to do something. Dang, it doesn't keep my copy and paste data between these windows. That would make things, it would be really cool if it could. Okay. I think it's okay. I'm probably gonna have to do this afterward because it's going to take a lot of weird file movement stuff. Rather the text you want. I'll click here. I know you want to help me. I think that I have to do this off stream. Yeah, I think I have to do this off stream because like I can't just be hopping around folders with my screen up. And I don't want to be opening a terminal right now, not with my screen up. You know what I mean? I am too inexperienced to be dancing that close to that fire and not mess up something. So I'm gonna do this in a safer environment. But that's alright anyway, because I think we're about near to time. And we can look for somebody to raid and then I can figure it out afterwards. Thanks for hanging out, Defiant. I hope you have a good night's rest. And I'll see you later. I'll be around tomorrow, same time. I won't be here on Wednesday, but I'll be here Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Same time. Hopefully with more birds or something else. Maybe something just to shake things up. Alright, let's look for somebody to hang out with. I'm also open to suggestions though. You won't be here tomorrow, you gotta host D&D. Ooh, have fun. Yeah, then I'll see you Thursday. Have fun in the Forgotten Realms. Oh, there was this really trippy art stream. He has like a cool overlay. We're gonna try this one.
About me forgetting about Gummy Cafe. That's actually what we're gonna work on today. It's actually so close to being finished is the thing. Like I literally just wanted to announce it.
Taijiro, I believe.
So close to being finished is the thing.
Everybody like all aboard / raid.
In the back of the room. So it shouldn't take that long. Actually, that's not true. I also have to draw my character, so there's also that. Ems, what's up? Hello, welcome.
Alright. Now I hope y'all have an excellent rest of your day.
You're so cool.
And I will look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow.
That's okay.
Same time.
As you can see, I'm exactly right on time.
Have a good one. Here we go.
I think I need to like re-up on my statement of being punctual. Remember a few months ago I was like, you know what? From now on, I'm gonna be punctual. I feel like I need to say that again so that it's true. Because now I've been late the past few times. I should start taking this more seriously, man. Ah, first bird of the day. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Wow, a raid. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. You guys are going to be so surprised with what spirit this is. Bamchi. When they're young, Bamchi need to bash their shells repeatedly in order to strengthen them. They love the feeling and vibrations of